Oh my God, is that Amanda Testini? Wait a minute, I can hear nothing.
I just had to turn off my do not disturb. I realized that turn on my do not disturb because I was like, what if I get a phone call? Hi, Isaiah Bell.
Hello, Amanda. It's wonderful to see you. And also, it's wonderful to have the fact that we are in the digital space confirmed by technical difficulties.
It really is. It's so nice to see
How are we?
you. I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. And I would also like to call your attention to the fact that we are in a room full of many people.
Amazing. Amazing. So great. I'm so happy that everybody's here for the 48-hour opera project. Hey, Isaiah, what is it?
The 48-Hour Opera Project? Well, let me tell you, Amanda. The 48-Hour Opera Project is part of Renaissance Opera's IndieFest, hashtag IndieFest, and our viewing party is being co-produced by Loose Tea Music Theatre. Lucky Penny Opera recognizes and thanks the Canadian Council for the Arts for generously supporting this project. Now, before we go any further, I just want to introduce myself and my co-host, Amanda Testini. I'll pass that part over to you, Amanda. I'm Isaiah Bell. I'm a tenor and a composer and a writer, and I am also
And I'm Amanda
delighted to be here.
Testini.
How
I'm
about you?
an actor, a director, and a choreographer, and I am also so excited to be here. We first want to acknowledge that, to start off by acknowledging that Lucky Penny Opera lives, works, and plays on the traditional stolen lands of the Musqueam, Squamish, and Tsleil-Waututh and Coast Salish peoples. And as land acknowledgements become more by rote and more routine, I remind myself of the purpose of them, which is to put colonization into the present context, reflect on my own participation, and celebrate Indigenous sovereignty. The 48-Hour Opera Project has over 40 artists and arts workers spanning 3 countries who are involved in this evening's creations. And so rather than rattling off a list of traditional territories in North America and beyond, we want to invite you to type into the chat where you're viewing from or take a moment for yourself to reflect. And if you don't already know whose land you're on, you can visit whose.land or native-land.ca to learn more about the land that you are living on. We'll pop them into the chat for you too.
Now, we also want to share this short piece that Lucky Penny commissioned by Red River Métis artist Apita Toussaint. In Apita's words, it is a moment of celebration for indigeneity and whatever land we may be on.
Waniska, Papatanoma. What honor that all creation for this festival took root and bloomed on grounds watered by indigenous caretakers for millennia. Hopefully, it fertilizes that earth in turn. Our joy is rebellion and revolution in and of itself. So we dance, sing, create, for those who couldn't, for those who could, for those who can. For cousins, strangers, family, outsiders, communities, acquaintances. For those who know, for those who are learning, for those who won't ever know. For Benesi, for Dulagak, for Nanabush, for the Creator. Weatikosiu, Eko Oma, Ochi Achimoinis, Ekwa, Otachimoak. Merci, Kinanaskomitin, Nakurmik, Masicho, Kwanani, Chimigwich, Hi Hi, Kwana. Thank you.
And thank you, Apita Toussaint. Let's get started with the 48-hour opera project. This project was a speed creation event that took place this past weekend. Each of the teams involved had only 48 hours to conceptualize, write, film, and edit a brand new opera. Now, 19 teams applied, and some were coming already formed, but Lucky Penny also played matchmaker to create some of them. In the end, 6 teams made up of 25 artists in total were chosen. Now, Amanda, I assume you're probably wondering, well, this is a crazy thing. What are the parameters? Are there any rules?
I need
Were you
to
wondering
know.
that?
I was totally wondering that.
Well, let me tell you about the rules. It's just such a crazy field. So Lucky Penny provided rules as following. Rule number 1 was it must be an original performance.
The second rule is,
What do you think the next rule is?
well, let me tell you. The second rule is it has to have a minimum of two participants and a maximum of 5.
Now, the third rule was the final work had to be between 7 and 10 minutes in length.
And rule number 4, this one I think is really tricky, is no one was allowed to meet in person during the creation weekend.
Monstrous. Rule number 5 was each team had to have at least one participant from another city because no one was meeting in person. So,
and rule
why not?
6 is each piece had to include the following elements: a baby cry, a map, and a specific text, which was trying to fix the machine with violence. That text exactly.
Now, rule number 7 was, well, it's my favorite rule. And if you think about it, really the only rule, which is...
It's a good one. I'm so glad that they kept that one in there. So, Isaiah, why would you go through this masochistic exercise?
You know, I was asking myself the same thing. I thought to myself, Isaiah, why would someone go through this masochistic exercise?
For art, of course, for art. And okay, there's one more reason, and for the chance to win the $500 Audience Choice Award. So that's right, audience. You at home get to decide the ultimate winner of the 48-hour opera project. So after the operas have all been shown, we'll put a QR code on the screen and a link in the chat, and you can either use it, and you can use either to vote for the opera that you think is best, or the most 48-hour opera-ish, or whatever criteria you choose.
Now, we want you all to be able to really invest in these pieces as we're seeing them and feel like you can engage and have some fun. And so to that end, we've decided to build in some audience engagement, audience interaction right into the experience. Now, what's the first thing, Amanda, that you think we would do in this situation?
I'm a bit of a chatty Cathy, so I'd probably use the chat.
No, that's sweet too. You know what? If I was going to use the chat, I would maybe chat over voice chat, or I would just chat in the chat of the stream. Now, that's one. But, you know, Opera's Camp, and this is something that reminds me of another camp thing, the Rocky Horror Picture Show. And because we have these baby cry, the map, and this text, we thought we could build in some responses to those required elements by...
So for the baby's cry away. Maybe you want to wail at home. Maybe home you want to be a little bit quieter. Maybe you don't want to be too loud. So you can also cry into the chat box.
I would love to see how different people spell wah in their own native tongues. Now, when you see the map, if you see the map, we encourage you, if you like, to point and say, land ho. Or you can type it into the chat.
Land ho.
Land ho.
For when you hear the text trying to fix the machine with violence, we would like to hear or see your best slasher sound. So a little action or bang bang, something of that nature. And you can also type that into the
anything violent.
Keep it violent. Spooky season isn't over yet. Or you can pop it into the chat as well.
Spooky season is never over. Okay, so now that's a long preamble, but we were just about to get started. But I should say, Amanda, quick note, there's no break, there's no intermission. So if you need to, feel free to use the bathroom or get a drink. I give you my personal permission to do that whenever you want.
Here,
Amanda,
it looks like you need one, Isaiah, so take that.
Oh,
Hey, no problem. Definitely.
we're definitely in the same room.
Books.
All right.
If you miss anything at all of the 48-hour opera project creations will be up on the Lucky Penny website, so you can catch up on what you missed or rewatch your favorites.
And you're welcome to email info@luckypennyopera.com to get a link for the full recording. The recording will be available for a couple of weeks.
Okay, I think that's enough from us. Let's get started. The first team is...
Il Quattrico.
Can't wait.
You must be awfully proud of yourself. Proud. Of course I'm proud. I'm sure everyone else is proud of you too. Just look at all the people here to exalt you. Proclaim your praise in your moment of triumph. Whatever, I did all this alone. No one else to stand by my side, to kick up my heels. Tell me I did. Sure, you did it all by yourself. I stand alone, a jewel amongst our world. How could the rest of the world begin to understand? Where's the shame in having motivation to rise above, rise above? Alone I saw the shimmering gold within, and granted myself a crown. That's why I'm here at this peak, my family. Friends, they only see the doldrums, content to live with stones for their bread. The lion does not concern himself with the opinions of sheep. I'm king of my own world, and that's enough for me. I would choose solitude over bad company. Leave behind the night and move into the sun. I cracked the code, followed the map. I know what I deserve. It's funny, you know. Our lives are like streams constantly flowing, rolling forward and onward from source to estuary, never straight and guided on their flow by eternal forces. Ancient rock, soil and sand, pebbles and branches are enough to change its course.
I don't get your metaphor.
This is not a parable or a fable. No one climbs a mountain alone. No journey is meant to be traveled alone. If you are hoping for a fable, here are some you know. You once joined the grasshoppers in merry song and dance, but you chose to be an ant, a proud hard worker. You'll only take your fill when winter came. Has winter arrived yet? Will you rebuke their idleness? Will you let them dance for your virtues? Have you ever sat on the threshold of virtue and vice? If you won't lend them help, lend an ear to the fox as he wisely whispers his simple secret. You're running out of time to take the time to tame. See with your eyes the box. See with your heart the fox.
That box, when I was young, I used to play in that garage, sifting through tools and scrap.
You weren't alone back then, don't you remember? You took a hand when it was outstretched.
I wasn't alone back then, we used to be thick as thieves.
She
imagined a machine, it was just a box. But you called it a machine of creation, fabulous imagination.
The world couldn't be all imagination. We grew up, priorities changed.
It was at that moment she realized
The irony of
trying to fix the box with
There
violence.
was nothing left.
There was nothing left. There was nothing left in your heart.
Okay, wow. I don't know how that could be done in 48 hours. Now, I should say, for legal reasons, I'm not permitted to provide any qualitative commentary, but I think we can all agree this is an extraordinary project. Now,
Yeah,
should we
let's
just head on to the
do
next
it.
one, Amanda?
So, just a heads up that this next piece is about the artist's lived experience and contains some slurs referring to sexuality and race. So, if that's something that you'd rather not experience, maybe sit this one out and come back in 10 minutes. Though it's beautiful and we hope you stay. So, let's head on to it. Group 2, Team 2 are the Opera Queens.
ทำไมลูกเดินเหมือนตุ๊ดเลยล่ะ
请发你真秀气，你真秀气。Are you a boy or a girl? Are you a boy or a girl? 你真秀气，你真秀气。Chink fires, chink fire. 你真秀气，你真秀气。
Joto, maricón, maricón, Joto, niña. Joto, maricón, niñita, niña. Joto, Joto, maricón, maricón, Joto, Joto, niña, niña, Joto, maricón, mariconcito, maricón, Joto, Joto. Maricón.
That was
Gorgeous.
really beautiful.
Wow. Okay, so the I'm restraining myself from offering any personalized commentary at this time. All I will say is that the water at the end of that video is a great transition to our next entry, Team 3,
And their name,
Lake and Ocean. Lake and Ocean.
I have longed for you. I do not know what you are or which spirit lives in which form. But when I slow down my breath, the vibration is longing, calling I wish I knew a language that expresses the touch of moss, the breath of wind, the scorching sun. My feet are not planted here, awkwardly seeking footing and trying not to resent the mud on my shoes. Approaching north, expecting, approaching earth, expecting shame, expecting shame, but finding fistfuls of vibrant hope. I was sitting on the bus yesterday and was thinking about how we used to sit and talk to and from, you with your tea and me with my coffee. I know you're not ignoring me. I know it's nothing personal. We're both doing things. Just please don't forget to slow down and breathe. Try not to resent the just sit. I'm right here. Please remember, I'm right here. Any plans tonight? I'd love to see you if you're free. We used to stay up to watch the stars. We could do that. I'd be happy just to sit with you, to be here with you. Just let me know because we're friends. Whenever you are ready, I'm right here. I'm right here. I'm right here. Slow down and just breathe. Remember, progress doesn't have to be linear. I can stop and start as needed. I can take a break. I can reroute. Anyway, I'm doing things I've done before, and things I haven't, things I've not done in a long time, and things I do every day but never stop to think about. And now I'm trying to be present while doing them. I've been saying yes to things. I joined a soccer team. I joined a choir, and I'm dating again. Singing with others, my voice with theirs, their voices in my bones, fire in our lungs, breathing. I was so anxious when I joined that soccer team. When was the last time I ran? When was the last time I exerted that much energy? After practice, I was sore and exhausted. It felt so good. It reminded me that I have a body. I have senses, I have limbs and organs. Pretty obvious stuff, but you know how easy it is to neglect. I have to take better care. I'm at an age where injury and illness may persist. We have to take
Wow. The diversity of responses to the prompts and the ideas and the way people are processing it is so inspiring. So a new element to this particular 48-hour opera project was the introduction of a digital dramaturg. That's an artist with digital art making skills who could be on call throughout the 48 hours should the participants have a question or need a guiding hand.
So Annie Tung, a digital artist and creative technologist, bravely took on this role. So during the time she wasn't needed, Annie was invited to create a piece that reflected the experiences of the teams throughout the creation process. This is her piece.
Okay, so we begin with Sydney saying, any plans for today?
Climax in the beginning, we're kind of anticipating, then everything quiets down a little bit.
So what else? Like, Bowie, no!
Oh, I found Labyrinth underwhelming.
I guess like when I heard the line, you know, the one line we have to include, I was thinking this would be a comedy
because I feel like we could do it with not a lot of set pieces.
It's a free association technique.
Yeah.
Both as far as what comes in your mind. So if the word red comes into your mind, you write down red.
Is there a specific section that you want?
Like literally any of it, even if it's like
Yeah.
the boring stuff.
Wouldn't this be much easier if we could all just be in a space together?
Oh my god! Whoa.
Recording. Got the flute. Got the whole setup. But the cat's there.
All right. I've got my living room all set up. Put up a green screen. Collaborator Bean. How's it going, Bean? You ready to do some singing?
So thankfully we had this puzzle already in process. So getting a little setup here just to capture.
Fondo y filtros. We can! Oh! Wow.
Okay. See this Tom build sound.
It is Saturday morning and I'm really excited because the weather is wonderful, which is perfect because I need to shoot my scenes for the opera outside today.
You with your tea and me with my coffee. Hello, oh good, I'm glad to see that I'm not interrupting.
It is 6:30 in the morning here in New Zealand.
So here is something that one of my teammates sent to me. So we've decided to kind of break up the compositional task so it's a little bit more manageable.
How's your eye, Esme?
It's pretty good. It's a little sleepy.
Have a pitch bender.
You know, that's just so interesting to me because I'll do anything on stage, but the idea of doing something in front of a microphone terrifies me. So it's very cool and interesting to see all the work that went into to the digital element of this. Amanda, do you have on hand what the name of the next team is?
I sure do. Team 4 is Myth People.
Ariadne? Oh, good, I'm glad to see that I'm not interrupting. So let's move forward with that thing we were discussing. You know that project I need finished by this weekend. You've got some work to do, I'll leave you to your infant. I knew that I could count on you to be a team player.
Oh, I'm so angry, I could almost burst. He thinks I can drop everything for work, he's just the worst. He knows I have a family, but he doesn't care. He knows that I've got work to do, how nice, he's so aware. Trapped inside the maze of endless obligation, wondering the labyrinth of others' expectations, always pulled in all directions, nearly torn in two. Where's the map to guide me through? Who does he think I am? Why does he think I'm here? What do I even want? I'm not made of time, I'm not made of resources, I'm just a tired mother who's running out of choices. I need a way out, I need a way through. What's a tired, overworked mother to do? Oh God, what have I done?
Who are you? Why are you here? What do you want? I am Ariadne. I am here to break my family's curse. My father is King Minos of Crete. My mother is Pasiphae. She's the immortal child of Helios, and she lights up the night like he lights up the day. I disguised myself as an Athenian maiden, sent here as a sacrifice to Asterion the Minotaur, the monster at the center of the labyrinth. I want to slay the beast and end this cycle of violence. My father, the king, prayed to Poseidon to send him a bull from the sea. His fever to bring a sacrifice made, the beast would be slain and set free. But once the bull came, turned loose from the wave, my father could not bear to lose the profit and fame that such a boast gave. And his bride he thought he could choose to first child a monster, a stain on our honor, to hide from the rest of the world. So labyrinth was made, and tribute was paid. 14 go to die every year, to keep the peace born till a hero be found, to conquer his aura of fear. So now I come, sword in hand, to clear my family's debt and heal the land.
Who are you? Why are you here? What do you want?
I am Ariadne, I think. I am Ariadne, and my father is a king of somewhere, I think. Why am I here? I'm not sure where here is, but I think I understand this once I find the center of the maze. Follow the spiral path until I reach the center of this maze.
Who are you? Why are you here? What do you want?
I am Ariadne, I was sent here as a sacrifice, but I do not accept that fate. I barely can remember the world outside this maze. An echo of a memory guides me here to slay this beast. Only then will I be free. That cry again, again and again and again. Can it be but an echo, the eerie remnant of a child who left this place long ago? Bird, do you hear the cry of a child, or is this a trick of my mind? I hear it. Gently now, my dearest sweet, gently on to peaceful sleep. Strife and struggle at an end. Tame the beast and find a friend.
Only now do I see the irony of trying to fix the machine with violence.
Who are you?
I am Ariadne.
Why are you here?
To live, to love, to dream.
What do you want?
To be free.
The daughter of the king, the bull that
to rebirth as we rediscover our courage. The cry of the child calls us back, invites us to center our visions. In nurturing dreams, we find what we seek, the wisdom and strength for decisions.
Go now. Live and be free.
Hi, this is Rob. I respect your work-life balance. Thank you for your contributions in advance.
Hi Rob, it's Ariadne. I have some news to share with you. I quit.
I love it. Wow. Thank you, myth people. You know, Amanda, I have to say that as an opera creator myself, I am finding this a really exciting sort of cross-pollination inspiration opportunity just to see the sort of the ideas that people are developing in this time when we don't get the chance to work together. I know that's the point of it and all, and no one paid me to say that, but so we only have 2 teams left. I'm very interested to see this next team, what this name means.
And that name that Isaiah is alluding to is paramorph. Let's see what we got.
Wow, incredible. It's so interesting to see how Paramorphs played with time, the sort of grand scale of time that a lichen might live on versus the compressed scale of time that the 48-hour opera project takes place in. And for those who are interested, there is an I Heart Lichen t-shirt available in the gift shop. Now, we're about to come up to our final piece, but Dr. Testini, is there anything you would like to say about this piece before it begins?
I would, yes, and this is a warning from them as well that our final piece of the night, I can't believe that we're here already, that it contains strong language that appears in the music as well as the titles. So if you at home are with small children, maybe send them out of the room for this one. So what is the next thing?
And I would say that applies to especially sensitive dogs as well. Okay, so for our final piece, we have the team Pop Punk.
I'm tired.
It's all I have in this fucking apartment. Hey, what are you doing? Damn it.
Poetry
died. I'll have to charge it later.
My beloved, with me.
And with that, the time has
The
come.
time has come to vote for audience choice. So, hello everyone at home, using the QR code on the screen or the link in the chat, please make your vote.
Now, for your reference, we are going to play again each of the names and a short description of the pieces to jog your memory. You have about 90 seconds to make your final choice. Here we are. All right. Now, before we announce, could we please just have a round of applause, digital or vocal, for the hard work and creativity all these artists have brought to the table?
Okay, the votes are in. So don't forget to be cheering at home and through the chat. Who's the winner?
And the Oscar goes to Lake and Ocean Opera.
Come on up, Lake and Ocean.
So, yes, please make your way to the stage. Please stand by. Please stand by.
The anticipation.
Lake and Ocean Opera. Hello.
Hello. Hello. So
Hi.
sorry.
Can you hear me?
My computer gave up for a second.
Goes to Lake and Ocean Opera.
Hi.
Getting a little bit of lag.
Come on up, Lake and Ocean.
Hello.
Hi.
Can you hear us?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Please make your way to the stage.
How do that?
What is going on here?
Yeah.
Lake and Ocean? Hello?
Hi.
Knock 3 times on the underside of the table if you can hear me.
We're trying here.
Lake and Ocean. Hi, can you hear me?
I know, me too. This is a trip.
Oh, I just heard someone say, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Nice.
Well, you know, we are hoping to ask you some questions. However, if we don't exist in the same time space, that might end up being an impossibility. I guess at this point, I will just say our outro. And if you guys join us at some point, that will be nice. This has been a really interesting experience. And I just wanted to say that if you want to keep up to date on what 48-Hour Opera Projects are doing, this is only one of many. Please follow 48-Hour Opera Project on, follow Lucky Penny on Instagram and Facebook, luckypennyopera.com. Lake and Ocean, are you with us now?
Yes. We're with you.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Hello. Hi. Who are you? Hello. Hi. Yes. I'm glad to make your acquaintance. I'm Isaiah. This is my colleague, Dr. This is congratulations on winning this. Your piece was extraordinary. Could you just quickly in a sentence or two tell us what the most challenging part of this was for you?
Aligning sleep schedules, for sure. We also getting shifts.
Okay, the most challenging part of this. Oh, the lag is so crazy, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna talk or Mark's gonna talk. But I appear to be talking, so I'll keep talking. I think the challenge was just getting it done in such a short period of time. Collaborating was not too tricky. We had a really wonderful set of team directors, Mark and Mark. It was very wholesome. We had a lot of mindfulness and meditation breaks. We encouraged each other a lot to drink water and eat. So I think the hardest part really was just the time and being a functional human after 2 hours of sleep. But maybe the hardest part was ending it.
That's such a beautiful answer. Thank you so much for sharing. And I guess I'll throw this one to your colleague, Mark. Mark, what would you say the most rewarding part of this experience has been?
Getting to work with Anna, Emma, Sydney, and Mark Holmes-Accord, who's a longtime collaborator of mine, but getting to work with them again, or for the first time, was really rewarding. Everybody brought so much to the table. I was a composer on the project, but by no means does that mean that I worked on all the music. Everybody contributed equally. And it was really just a beautiful collaboration.
This is just like Daniel Kaluuya at the Golden Globes. Mark, I think you might be on mute. Hello.
Hi, can you hear me? Hello? You can't hear me. Oh no.
Hi.
Hi.
Yes, hello. Yes.
Hello?
We would love to know. We're very eager to know. What would you say the biggest reward has been from doing this project?
Oh, well, first of all, can you hear me now? I'm getting texts saying that people heard me
Yes.
the first time, but anyway, getting to work with these wonderful musicians and collaborating so deeply on the project. Every aspect of the project was a collaboration. And so just seeing that, as my colleague Mark Holmescourt put it, this beautiful mosaic of everybody's input come to life was really rewarding.
Thank you for that. It's, you know, it comes across in the video, both the meditative aspect that your colleague was talking about and the sort of the usness of it, I think was very inspiring. So congratulations on the work that you've done. And as someone who writes and performs opera myself, I'm stunned by what you managed to accomplish, not just in 48 hours, but in general. So thank you for being here with us, and please keep making opera, everyone who is involved. And Lake and Ocean, thank you for what you brought to the table specifically. That's all the time we have for today. And I will say again, please keep up, everyone, with the 48-Hour Opera Project and whatever else Lucky Penny Opera is cooking up. Facebook, Instagram, all the socials, luckypennyopera.com. And Isaiah Bell,
Bye.